Assalamu alaikum YouTube. Mortal Kombat 1 is right around the corner, and I really didn't cover this game ever since it was like announced a couple of months ago. I don't know when it was, but hey, I am excited for this game because Mortal Kombat is my favorite fighting franchise of all time. I've been with this franchise since the beginning, like from Mortal Kombat 1, the original Mortal Kombat 1 back in 1991, 92, I think it was. So yeah, I know a thing about loving this franchise for its actual story before it was cool. Everybody like nowadays appreciates Mortal Kombat for its story and everything because of these amazing cutscenes that NetherRealm puts out. But back in the day when all we had were like still images and only text on the screen, I actually loved this entire franchise since then for its story, not too much for its fighting and fatalities. That was just icing on the cake for me personally. So, anyway, I was on the internet and I just saw that they released a brand new video. I think it is supposed to be the last release trailer for Mortal Kombat. I don't know what it is, but hey, we actually get to see Kronika. She is coming back, and fine, whatever, man. They needed some reason for this conflict to happen, obviously. And I did think it was kind of like strange that a time titan would actually be killed off in the first game she was introduced in. But apparently Kronika is coming back. But if you see the title of this video, this video is not about Kronika or Shang Tsung. We know they're coming back. This is my speculation about Onaga. Now, for those of you who don't know who Onaga is basically the Dragon King. He was the biggest, baddest MF of the entire Mortal Kombat universe at some undisclosed point in the past, at least in the previous timeline. And Shao Kahn was only a mere lieutenant to that guy. But then Shao Kahn betrayed him and took over his entire armies, and all that stuff happened. But we actually got to see Onaga back in the days of the last Mortal Kombat that was actually great, in my opinion, Mortal Kombat Deception. He was the main enemy, and yeah, that was the last we saw of Onaga because Armageddon doesn't count. Now, you might say that why I'm actually bringing up the Dragon King right now, and that is because of a single frame in this new trailer that just dropped, and I think this is a very close recreation of another particular scene from the intro of Mortal Kombat Deception that came out so many years ago at this point. Now, if you see these two screenshots right here, this is from the new trailer and this one is from the opening of Mortal Kombat Deception. This is an 8K, 4K upscaled version of the intro, so link in the description, go check it out. Best intro to a Mortal Kombat game ever, by the way. Now, as you can see, these dead soldiers are actually turning back and looking at someone in the new trailer. Very reminiscent of how they actually turn around and see and lose their shit, basically, when they see Onaga coming back in the opening of Mortal Kombat Deception. And I think that was one of the greatest and most epic scenes in the history of Mortal Kombat, because Onaga is supposed to be he's supposed to be a being that was so powerful that not even Quan Chi, Shang Tsung, and the Thunder God Raiden's combined strength could actually put him down. So that was pretty awesome to see. Now, I am very hopeful, or at least you might say that I am wishful that they actually have Onaga come back and him being the newer, bigger baddie of the Mortal Kombat universe in this newer timeline. But I don't want him in this game as a fightable or a playable character. Absolutely not. I want Onaga to actually be this looming threat over this new timeline of Mortal Kombat instead of being reduced to a mere fighter or a boss like Shao Kahn was done in the previous Mortal Kombat. Shao Kahn, I have to say, he was the most iconic and most like badass bitch of the entire Mortal Kombat universe for me personally. Back in Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, yeah, that guy could really mess you up. And you know what? I am not gonna sit here and deny that playing with Shao Kahn was not fun. Actually, it was very fun. Especially back in Mortal Kombat Trilogy. We actually used to have a house rule between me and my brothers that you just cannot pick any character from the bottommost layer of the character select screen, because that layer had all of the broken as F boss characters that you can select and actually play as. So yeah, that was pretty awesome, but you also can't deny the fact that once Shao Kahn and everybody else got like became playable, they turned into very like weak bitches in my opinion, and that is something that should not be done with Onaga, because Onaga is kind of like this mythical villain of the Mortal Kombat universe. They already messed up Chronica in my opinion, because that was the first game she was introduced in Mortal Kombat 11, and they reduced her to this very like easy to beat character, and yeah, that was not cool for to her, man. Seriously. Now she's back somehow, and she's like raising up the opposition against Liu Kang. Whatever, man. Who knows what's going on in the story? But this one frame has given me hope that we might actually see Onaga. But I really hope that they don't actually make him a bitch kind of character, a playable character, and actually have him as an overlooming threat to this new timeline. It's not important that he appears in every Mortal Kombat game. He should not be the main boss character of every upcoming Mortal Kombat game, or even in this game, I should say. But, you know, it is what it is. I really hope that Onaga does actually make the cut, but he is only a story element, and we don't actually get to play as him, or I would even say we don't even get to fight with him, because I think the reveal to Onaga the Dragon King should be built up more as compared to what they did with Chronica, which they introduced this entirely new aspect of the Mortal Kombat universe and then wrapped it up in a single game, which was pretty stupid. Mortal Kombat may have a very like impressive story mode, but I have to say, yeah, many things don't make sense. With that said, stay cool, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.